And welcome to our post-game press conference. A few housekeeping notes before we get started. Please be sure to silence or turn off your phone and any devices. When you have a question, please raise your hand, wait for the microphone, and state your name and affiliation. My pleasure to be joined this evening by Hampton head coach David Six and student athlete Jeffany Brown. We'll start with an opening statement from Coach before taking questions for Jeffany. Coach?
Tough night. Played a great team and didn't play well, and we certainly don't want to make excuses, but without four starters against a great Duke team, it's just tough all the way around. So we would have liked to made a better showing, but that wasn't in the cards tonight.
Questions for our student athlete?
Jeffany, you guys seem to kind of have things the way you wanted it to go a little bit for about 5 or so minutes, and then they sort of took over at the end of the first quarter, and then we're off from there. What got away from you, did you feel? What were they able to do that sort of enabled them to pull away like that?
We let the shooters get too many shots off. We didn't get out there quick enough. That's how I feel like they started coming back. We let Rebecca Greenwell get a few shots off.
Jeffany, let me just ask you this. You had a really nice game today. Going forward, how does a good game in the NCAA tournament, being conference champions, how does that help you going forward into next year?
It just motivates me to work harder. I played a good game, but I didn't play my best. I haven't played my best all year, so it motivates me to work harder and work on my game and get my teammates involved so we can come back here next year and repeat the same process.
With a different outcome.
With a different outcome.
Jeffany, you guys had played South Carolina and some very good teams in the offseason. How did Duke compare to, I know you guys had 4 starters then that you didn't have now, but how did their talent level compare with some of the other teams you played?
They all was good teams. I feel like Duke had better shooters. Because South Carolina, we played them, it was the post players. They had 2 very good post players. But Duke tonight, it was their shooters. And the point guard is very good also.
Any further questions for Jeffany? All right, thank you.
Oh, all right.
Questions for Coach?
Robert Cloud, EWHoops.com. David, obviously you would have preferred your team to have a slightly better showing tonight, but 2 things. Can you reflect on the fourth quarter in particular, where your team could have continued to not play well, but you could sort of see the pride in the players and the way they competed? And can you talk about that and how that pride is reflected on the season as a whole, when your team could have given up after losing 4 starters and instead went on that improbable championship run to get here?
The thing is that through this process, I feel like I've witnessed a remarkable group of young ladies. I've asked them 3 or 4 times to reinvent themselves during the year when someone's gone out for some reason or another, and they've done it. There were times where we lost our confidence because, I remember when Malia was out, we were really, obviously everybody was upset about that, but we got through it. There were so many storms that we got through this year, and I saw true greatness, not in talent, but in work ethic. I saw the kids bond together and gain their confidence to kind of get their swagger back. So it certainly was an inspiration for me.
And just following up on that, you know, again, you established this culture at Hampton. How does it make you feel to see that the seeds that you planted years ago continue to sprout, continue to bear fruit? And, you know, how do you see this going forward in the future with this group and coming back next year, you know, the sort of the future of your program?
I think with the injuries, and we won the tournament, everybody comes back except one person. So moving forward, the future certainly looks bright. But as far as the coach is concerned, we want to win outside the conference. We don't want to just win the conference. So we schedule big with the hope that scheduling big is going to pay dividends at the end of the year. You know, we've been in big games before. The South Carolinas, you know, we've had victories against some BCS schools, so we know what that feels like. You know, we played Temple earlier this year, but you can't do it without 4 starters. You just can't. You know, I told the kids if you take LeBron, Kevin Love, Kyrie, and J.R. Smith off Cleveland is a lottery team. So, you know, it's what it is.
David, how was there ever a chance that Kayla could play? Did you feel this week, or were you pretty sure she wouldn't be with you?
No, she couldn't move well. It just she got the rest of her life. No point in risking her getting hurt. She couldn't move very well at all, even in the drills. We tried pool workout, that didn't seem to work, so we just opted to not play.
Yeah, David, you were talking about scheduling tough early and help you down the stretch. Obviously it did. Talk about those last 6 games. Team got hot and rode it to a championship.
Well, the major difference was at Florida A&M when we went to Bethune-Cookman in Florida. Chanel Green, who is absolutely tough as they come. Sprained her ankle, cried, we carried her off. She begged to go back in. The trainer taped her foot, and then she turned around and broke her ankle in the same night. And so, you know, with the depth factor, I didn't want to press, but I just took a step back and, you know, have faith in God. I said, look, we're just going to press the rest of the year. And if you foul out, you foul out. We just bring somebody else in. And I kind of thought that relaxed the kids a little bit. We just going to play this style and, you know, helter-skelter type of defense or whatever. And we created some turnovers because we were having a hard time scoring. And that picked up our scoring a little bit. And we rode that wave to the championship this year.
Any further questions for Coach?
Thank you.
Thank you.